See, I know you're tired of hearing about how to manifest, how to change your life, how to, reprogram your subconscious mind. I know it can seem very overwhelming and you're probably feeling drained and you want to give up. I'm here to tell you that the reason that you may be feeling this way, matter of fact, not even that you may be feeling this way, but the reason that you are feeling this way is because you aren't executing. See, what you have been doing is just taking in a bunch of information, people talking about how to do this and how to do that. You just been taking it in and you've been trying to apply it every now and again. You've been, saying your affirmations. You've been doing the techniques, you've been doing that from time to time. But I can guarantee you that you have not completely shifted your identity, meaning that you're going to saying your affirmations and you're going to, meditate. You go into doing all of these things as the same version of you that doesn't already have the things that you are looking to manifest. See, you got to understand that we are in something like a video simulation. We in the matrix. And you have to understand that you're in something like a video game. So you need to be living your life similar to that. See, in the version of you that's trying to manifest and obtain things, that version of you, it cannot receive the things that you are looking to manifest. That version of you that you've been being your whole life, that version is outdated. So this is why you may feel, or why you feel drained and you're just over even hearing about law of attraction. See, what you got to begin to do is to really live that new identity 24/7. And I'm here to tell you that a part of you is going to self-sabotage and you don't really want to do that. See, you don't really want to give up who you have been being your whole life, even though you know that that part of you or that version of you is outdated. See, it's almost like you're going to have to give up every part of you to become the new version of you. And I'm here to show you that that's going to take, for some of you, it's going to take somebody to show you how to actually do that. And I'm here to tell you that it can be done because I did it. I remember years ago, I was working jobs that I hated. I couldn't stand to work for somebody else and to have to get up every day, get up early and go to work. The only reason that I was living that life is because I wasn't being the identity that, already was established. The identity that didn't have to, to do things that I didn't want to do. But I learned how to become that version of myself. And now I'm living the life. I do what I want to do when I want to do it. So I'm here to tell you that the reason that law of attraction and hearing about manifesting is becoming, you got bad vibe. You don't even want to hear it no more. Or is becoming too draining is because you haven't learned how to execute. So if you are curious and you are really ready to transform your life and learn how to execute, hit me up in my email. Me and my team have helped over 1,000 people. See, it's easy. People talk about, you got to change your self-concept, but don't nobody show you how to do it. Because as soon as you go to try to become this new version of you, everything in your life is going to remind you of the old version of you. Even your own self-sabotage. You got to understand, like I said, you in the matrix and you've been feeding a low vibrational system. And now that you want to break away from that system, meaning break away from that old ego self, guess what? It's going to be very hard. So this is why you need somebody, whether it's me or somebody else who may know what they're talking about on a real level. You need guidance. So let me guide you and show you how to really execute and become that version of yourself. And it's going to be a 24/7. It's going to be an all day thing. To become the better version of yourself is not just you do something one time and that's it. Nah, it don't work like that. So you're going to have to learn how to strategically be this new version of yourself. So anyway, let me go ahead and get out of here. If you're interested, hit me up. Peace.